Hi, it's Clementine here again with Gridiron Girls Weekly Pick 6. Hope you had a happy Halloween! My first record last week after so long was pretty bad. I only got 2 out of 6 games correct. The Cardinals beat the Dolphins last second. The Niners beat the Cowboys, which was good for me since they're my team. The Pats surprisingly beat the Jets, although it was close, and the Commanders pulled off the win too. As a result, I'm going to wear this Jester Cap of Shame. It's a new week and a new opportunity for me to achieve a perfect 6-0 week. My guest stars are back. Teddy, who went 5-1. Say hello, Teddy. And the 8 ball. The 8 ball went 6-0. I got the worst record by a large margin. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to my picks. There will be no coin flip game this week as I have predictions for every game. My first game this week is the 5-3 Denver Broncos at the 5-3 Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore just lost to the Browns. To make matters worse for them, Denver's defense is in the top 5 in the league. That won't be easy on the Ravens. The Broncos have also won 5 of their last 6 games, with their only loss against the Chargers 23-16 in Week 6, despite starting the season 0-2. The Ravens, on the other hand, were on a 5-game winning streak before their bizarre loss to Cleveland. However, due to Denver's strong defense and Baltimore's loss to Cleveland, I'm predicting them. 8 ball, do you agree? 8 ball. It is decidedly so. It agrees. Teddy. All right, Teddy, make your pick. He picked the Broncos. My second game this week is the 6-2 Washington Commanders at the 2-6 New York Giants. The Commanders are a 3-point away favorite. Washington beat Chicago last week in a once-a-year Hail Mary. The final score was 18-15. Like I said last week, the Commanders aren't the team they used to be. They used to be the worst team ever, and now they're playing really strongly. They're even their division leader right now. The Giants, on the other hand, are on a 3-game losing streak. The record for games won at home is 0-4. Yes, they haven't won a single home game this season, and their overall record is 2-6. Because of Washington's performance lately and the Giants' devastating 0-4 games won at home, I'm going with Washington. 8 ball. Do you agree? It is decidedly so. Teddy, on to you. All right, Teddy, make your pick. He picked the Giants. My third game this week is a rivalry game this week with the 6-1 Detroit Lions at the 6-2 Green Bay Packers. Detroit is a 3-point road favorite. Last week, they absolutely dominated Tennessee 52-14. They're also undefeated when they play on the road. However, it is a rival game, and those are always interesting. For example, when Cleveland played Baltimore, Cleveland won, and Baltimore is by far the better team, so you never know. The LA Rams also beat my 49ers a while ago, and they were worse. The NFC North is also a very strong division, with every team in it having at least 4 wins. Not all 4 will make the playoffs, though, because only first and some second-place teams make it. Even though this is a division rival game, I'm predicting the Lions to win due to their average points per game, which is 43. 8 ball? Signs point to yes. Teddy? All right, Teddy, make your pick. He picked the Lions. My fourth game this week is the 4-3 Chicago Bears at the 4-4 Arizona Cardinals. Arizona is a 1-point home favorite. Last week, the Cardinals beat the Dolphins last second. Chicago lost to Washington in a close game, so both of these teams are coming off of last-minute wins. Due to Arizona's win and them being on a 2-game winning streak, they have taken a hold of the number 1 spot in the NFC West, where my Niners are. However, all 3 of the Niners, Seahawks, and Cardinals are tied for first place, with Arizona's 2-game win streak putting them on top. Last season, these 2 teams played, and Chicago won 27-16 on Christmas Eve. Chicago has a much better defense than Arizona's. Arizona's defense is quite vulnerable, which means they could easily let Chicago score a large number of points. Due to Arizona's weak defense, I'm picking Chicago in a close one. 8 ball? Yes. Teddy? All right, Teddy, make your pick. He picked the Bears. My penultimate game this week is another rival game, with the 2-6 New Orleans Saints at the 1-7 Carolina Panthers. The Saints are 7-point road favorites. New Orleans has had a pretty bad start, with wins only to 2 teams, one of them being Carolina, with 47-10 as the final score. Carolina is on a big losing streak of 6 games. They're hammered with injuries and are one of the worst teams this year, if not the worst, with their 1-7 record. The Panthers have had many blowout losses this season. Due to Carolina having a vulnerable record of 1-7, and of how they looked against the Saints early on, I'm picking the Saints, but really, no one wants to watch this game. 8 ball? Reply Hazy, try again. 8 ball. It is decidedly so. Teddy? All right, Teddy, make your pick. He picked the Saints. My last game this week is a 2-6 Las Vegas Raiders at the 3-5 Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati is a touchdown favorite, and it isn't hard to see why. You have quarterback Joe Burrow, and Vegas has lost 4 straight games. It's also in Cincinnati. However, the Bengals have not won any games at home yet this season, and Vegas has won 2 in a row when they have not been favored to win. The Bengals do have a strong offense and quarterback, though, while the Raiders are weak both defensively and offensively. Due to the Raiders' weak defense and offense, and the Bengals' great offense and quarterback, I'm picking the Bengals. 8 ball? You may rely on it. Teddy? All right, Teddy, make your pick. Pick the Bengals. Those are my 6 games this week. All of them but one were unanimous. Thank you for watching Gridiron Girls Weekly Pick 6. Please subscribe and tune in next week as I choose the Week 10 games. Happy November, everyone!